I am Nobuya Suzuki, Deputy Mayor of Yokohama City. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak at such a wonderful forum like this. Today I'd like to talk about challenges in building environmental future city in Yokohama. But as Mr. Takase mentioned just now, Tokyo will change Yokohama. Actually, Yokohama also, we are going to change Japan from Yokohama. So we are working very hard to achieve that. I believe all the local government is thinking the same way. Each local government or municipalities will work hard, and that will lead to the growth of the overall Japan. First of all, let me introduce Yokohama City. Yokohama City was an international port city. The port was opened in 1859. The population is 3.69 million, which is the largest population of a city in Japan. GDP of the city is 12 trillion yen, or 150 billion US dollars. It takes 21 minutes as shortest from Haneda Airport, so it is easy even for people overseas to come to our city. Yokohama City has experienced rapid development and urbanization in the past half a century. Now I'd like you to take a look at an introductory video of our city.
Yokohama, a city where tradition folds seamlessly into the future. Yokohama is easily accessible from all the major international hubs and functions as one of the most important gateways to Japan. Let's take a look at what this fascinating city has to offer. Since the opening of the port in 1859, Yokohama was the catalyst of Japan's modernization. But Yokohama has also experienced many challenges. Against these challenges, government, citizens, and private firms work together tirelessly to make Yokohama a great modern city. Minato Mirai 21 is a futuristic city with highly advanced business environments where leisurely shopping and modern residential high-rise buildings are developed in a backdrop of open spaces and water. Yokohama will continue its own smart innovation, looking towards the future. That path may cross your city's future steps.
Yokohama has experienced challenges earlier than other parts of Japan and overseas due to its characteristics as shown in the video. We have overcome issues such as traffic jams and pollutions that arose from rapid urbanization. And the challenges we face now are global warming and super-aging society. As population grows, emission of greenhouse gas has also increased. Population of our city is expected to grow even further, so drastic reduction of greenhouse gas is necessary. Furthermore, our city is experiencing extremely rapid aging of society, which stands out among other cities in the world, and soon we will move into the super-aging society. The elderly population continues to grow, and it is expected to top 1 million in around 2025. Yokohama City has been a forerunner in handling these challenges and was designated by government as an environmental future city. Under the concept of environmental future city, the government selects cities based on stringent criteria, and those chosen cities will tackle problems common to all humankind, such as environment and super-aging population, and aim to present resolution models to the world through its pioneering work. Japanese government supports those environmental future cities by allocating sufficient budget to their relevant works. Some of the environmental future cities are those affected by the Great East Japan earthquake, and there are projects that are carried out as part of reconstruction efforts. In order to boost the attractiveness of our city and quality of life of our citizens, we aim to develop best practices in technologies and services to tackle such challenges as environment and super-aging society. And we continue to create new values in the area of environment, society, and economy to develop sustainable socio-economic system. In order to achieve this vision, we will take initiatives in 5 areas. Now let me share with you those initiatives. First of all, after the Great East Japan earthquake and Fukushima nuclear accident, Japan is in need of new energy system. Yokohama City will take the lead in this endeavor and aim to introduce smart city concept to the whole city to use energy in the city safely and independently. Yokohama is a city of mature residential estates and commercial and industrial areas. In order to establish community energy management system in the existing urban area, we will introduce photovoltaic system on a large scale, accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles, and introduce HEMS, Home Energy Management System, to households. Through such initiatives, we hope to develop smart city solution, which is applicable to various cities regardless of their size, and provide know-how. Second, Japan received significant support from various countries after the Great East Japan earthquake. In return, we are determined to contribute to the international society in the area of water and environment by making full use of our resources and technologies. Yokohama City is the birthplace of Japan's modern water and sewer system. So we will leverage on our water and sewer-related technology we've cultivated for more than a century and support private companies when they engage in water infrastructure projects overseas. And also we have accumulated know-how for overcoming pollution, so we will use the knowledge to support emerging countries when they develop environmentally friendly cities. We are also committed to contribute to developing nations for improving the state of their waterworks by actively sending our staffs and receiving trainees from such nations, such as Vietnam. Port of Yokohama is the pride of our citizens, so we will strive to realize beautiful sea. Third, we will face the super-aging society faster than any other parts of the world. In response, we will carry out new urban development. Since Yokohama is just next to Tokyo, the city has seen growing inflow of young generations since 1960s, and many houses were built to cater to their need. These estates are now facing rapid aging of the residents. So we will develop sustainable community and compact city by transforming existing facilities. For example, a town where the elderly can go to any necessary facilities on foot and have access to adequate support system for their livelihood, and a town where medical and welfare institutions are well coordinated. We will also promote development of houses so that the elderly can communicate with other generations and can continue to live safely in their homes even after they start receiving nursing care. Through such initiative, we will develop Yokohama into a city where anyone, including foreigners, can live comfortably and conveniently at any age. Fourth, Yokohama City is blessed with various local resources. We will leverage on these assets to demonstrate the creativity of the city. Yokohama City has been a host of Yokohama Triennale, which is an international exhibition of contemporary art. It is part of our rich cultural and art resources we've accumulated over time. Starting from this year, we will organize 3 art festivals of art, dance, and music, one after another, so that you can enjoy world-class culture and art in our city. We have hosted various international conferences such as APEC Economic Leaders Meeting in 2010. We will leverage on our experience in such conferences to become a MICE city where people from all over the world can have active exchanges in Yokohama. Last but not least, challenge. We will continue to challenge ourselves so that we will continue to be a city where you feel there are business opportunities in Yokohama. Companies in Yokohama have excellent technologies which have helped them to survive and win the global competitions. We are committed to promote their innovation further. To attract more global companies, we will develop more attractive business and residential environment. Yokohama is a home for top-class life science research institutions and venture companies. So we will capitalize on this strength to form a life science hub. Furthermore, Port of Yokohama is Japan's gateway to the world from the sea, so we will develop it into a hub port to boost its international competitiveness. Next, I would like to talk about our network, both at home and abroad. We have various collaborations with many local governments, and we are also supporting the reconstruction efforts after the Great East Japan earthquake. We also have extensive partnerships with other cities in the world. For example, in March this year, Yokohama City and City of Cebu in the Philippines have signed a memorandum of understanding regarding technical cooperation towards sustainable development of the city. The World Bank has recognized Yokohama's international activities, and in 2009, it designated Yokohama as one of the Eco2 cities, which successfully balanced environment and economic growth. And yesterday in Singapore, PUB and Japanese company Meidensha and Yokohama City, three parties have signed an MOU of joint development in order to improve the wastewater recycling technology. We will continue to contribute to cities around the world through various activities such as Y-Port project, which supports development of infrastructure in emerging countries, and public-private cooperation as well as cooperation with JICA. We are committed to continue innovation toward the future and keep creating new values as a port city where people, goods, and events traverse. Please look forward to what's going to happen in the environmental future state, Yokohama City. And this autumn, Haneda and Yokohama, now we have railroad between them, and this we will have more trains that connect these two locations. So I would like you to keep having interest in Yokohama. Thank you very much for your kind attention.